here with Maria, who is the organizer of Dollfest out in West Coast America. Whereabouts are you today, Maria?
So I live in Oakland, California, which is where our next volume 2 is going to be at the end of March. We are also having technically our third one before our second one in Mexico City, the first weekend in March. So March 6th and 7th, and then the 27th through the 29th, all in March.
Amazing. I mean, you are just totally a girl after my own heart, Maria. I just love how you're going out there and conquering worlds. So right, so tell us about Mexico first of all. Who's playing and yeah, what's the vibe of Mexico?
Oh, absolutely. Mexico City specifically is probably my favorite city I've ever been to. It is super leftist, progressive. One of the first places in that country to accept same-sex marriages, so you can be yourself out there. It is, and it is very. Um, it's not just said; it is absolutely shown. There are politics that are clearly like showcased at shops. They will have signs that say a feminist owns this shop. They have the flags of, showcasing that, this is, you are allowed to be who you are, and I support that. And it is so, so cool. The music scene out there is just so beautiful and rich, and you can actually be a professional musician out there. It unfortunately also doesn't pay as well, but you can make it happen. And for who's playing, I am super excited that we have Mer Advertencia playing as our headliner. She's from Oaxaca originally. She is a rap artist and just an absolute powerhouse. She received some fame in the States specifically. Her rapping was used in a song that's on the Wakanda Forever soundtrack, so a big box office movie, which is super cool. Descartes Acton, who are originally from Guadalajara, but they now all live in Mexico City, are supporting her. And then after that, we have legendary Alice Bag. Um,
Oh
I
wow.
still don't know how that happened, but
Yay.
yeah, I'll say this: Alice is a super like delight just to kind of chit chat with. Something that will always be a core memory is when her and I were chatting one time like over text, and she asked me if I lived out in the Bay Area or Mexico City. I said Oakland, and we were talking about Homeroom, which is this really well-known macaroni and cheese restaurant. And a core memory will forever be that I was talking to Alice Bag about macaroni and cheese.
Amazing.
And then we have a few bands that are. So she's from the U.S. originally. She lived in Mexico City for a while. Another band that's from the States is called Damage Party. They're a newer band, but they're definitely a party for sure. Flores de Fuego, who did a split or they did an LP with Pirates Press, which is a record label based out of Oakland. They're from Guadalajara, which is actually where my dad is from. So it's super special that I got them on the lineup along with the Centellas and Valkyrias, which are also Mexico City based. And then we have Trap Girl, who played the very first All Fest, playing the pre-party. Oh my God, I can't forget the owner's band, Bloody Benders, who are actually playing Rebellion this year. They're
Oh,
playing
cool.
it. Yeah, so she owns Gato Calaveras, so her band is playing, of course, and they're excellent and super fun and popular. And then the day before the pre-party, like I said, Trap Girl is playing, the Shifters and Ultra Violencias. Oh my gosh. My Spanish is not as great as it could be, but they're awesome. I'm super excited.
It sounds great
That's
to
what,
me.
yeah, that's what Mexico City is about. It's going to be super fun and awesome, all ages, as it should be. So,
Amazing. I'm really kicking myself that I didn't hear about this before now because I would love to come. Maybe in the next year. Maybe next year.
oh, it's not going anywhere. I can already tell that this is going to be a regular thing. So I'm excited.
Yay. And then your volume two is the end of March.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Oh, wow. So I am very excited. We decided to have it in Oakland instead of Berkeley. And it's been such a wonderful treat being able to work with the Oakstop family. I call them a family. It's a business, but it's, locally owned and operated. everyone who works there has, been in the music industry or is in the music industry still or is a musician. And so it's definitely, talking to people who understand, sort of like my vision, and it's really exciting. Damon, who is my main point of contact, is just such a delight to work with and is also a musician. So he really sees, like what what the point of this is. And actually, he does not live in California, but he said that he is going to be getting his tickets soon so that he can come back just for it, which I thought was really special and amazing. We have such an incredible lineup. Pre-fest, we have, local baddies, Skip the Needle, who are just such an amazing, wonderful, fun band to watch. And they're just, the energy is so incredible. And then Beneath You is playing before them. I'm going to only talk about some of the bands because I have such a long lineup. Beneath You are awesome. They are a little bit of a newer band, but it's like this amazing super group. Serge, who is the bassist, actually lived in Japan for about 12 years. And he toured his entire life, almost his entire life. Uh, Limp, and then another band called Year of the Fist, who Katie in Skip the Needle used to be in him with.
Yeah.
And they also have two members of Dancehall Crashers who are playing with them. So it's kind of a major local supergroup. And then on the next 2 days, we have, oh my gosh, we expanded a little bit. We have a couple rap artists who are on the lineup. Damage, who is just a freaking powerhouse of just political incredibleness and just real raw descriptions and sort of, what it is that she, is singing about. Wheelchair Sports Camp, who are based out of Denver. They are an Alternative Tentacles record label band. She is in a wheelchair and just has so much life and has so much to offer. Between her and Damage, they really helped me see that it's not just punks who are political. So that was really cool and eye opening. 18 Fevers, who I actually met at Rebellion, are playing, and that's super exciting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know, so cool. Some of our headliners are Vile out of Minneapolis. I'm super excited about them. Girls who've been around, Bad Cop are our Sunday headliners. Super excited about them. They've sort of become, acquaintances, so it's fun to see them. They're actually one of their original bassists started her own band a while ago, and is now playing in Build a Rocket. So they actually are all playing on the same day, which is super cool. Some other really fun locals are Bitch Fit. They're all in high school and they play as if they've been playing for as long as they've been alive. They're so incredible and amazing. Can't not have a ska band, so we have two that have 8 and 10 members. Voluntary
Wow.
Hazing and Alcoholic People Sabinas, who are from LA. They are super awesome. I mean, every single band, I'm just so excited to watch and to see and to experience this. Really every single one of them. Those are just the ones I can think of off the top of my head. Not be, you're not my favorite. All of you are my favorites, darn it.
Oh, it's awesome to see Dolfest just spreading and expanding and your lineups are so inspirational. So
Well, you are my inspiration, so it's where I got it from.
oh, stop that. You'll make me cry. Oh, no, it's a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much for telling me about your events. And I want to come to a Doll Fest, or I want to make a Loud Women Doll Fest mashup happen. A Loud Dolls or something. We'll work on
Love
that.
it. All the above. Yep. And if anybody out there wants to go, this is going to be a benefit for a portion of proceeds or benefiting the Transgender Law Center. And you can get your tickets for everything at dollfest.net.